Hey everybody, welcome to Trendy Trading. My name's Jonathan. Let's go ahead and get started with tonight's blueprint, which is going to be Apple AAPL. First things first, I am using a monthly time frame, and note that we are working from an inside and down on a monthly. The push is into the cloud, or the exponential moving average cloud. This is there for visuals, and you can see that we have not been inside the cloud since 2 March 2020, so almost 2 years now, a little actually over 2 years. And every time we've come into this cloud, it's been a support level and buyers have stepped up. All right. So we can go back and track this. Matter of fact, the last time that Apple even came close to closing underneath here was right back here in 2016. You can see we did flush the cloud back here, but history would say that the cloud is pretty supportive. The cloud is wide though. Very important to understand that. So we could still come inside the cloud and we could still come inside the cloud and still be down here at around $111, 109. Notice that the cloud is very tight here. So back then, not so much of a divergence, but now big divergence, nice big push off of here. Price did come into an inside and up, and that's what I want to see, inside and down to inside and up, and it worked the very first time that it came into this level. It worked very well. However, price has pulled back into there, and I think that a lot of technical traders will be checking out that previous pivot low at around 152. So just mark that on your charts, 152. If we break down below there, we could see a flush down into the 145 region. Okay, so that is your monthly, and that's what I'm seeing. On the weekly, we're inside the cloud. All right, very close to breaking this cloud, and as you can see, we have not since 23 March 2020. During COVID, we broke down below the cloud, and once again, buyers stepped in. Okay, notice we are supported there. Timing is the variable. How long are we going to be supported there? The first time we came in, buyers stepped up. Second time we came in, buyers stepped up. This time I'm looking at it like if we test it too many times and we break it, then I do believe we could continue down. Sorry about that little bit of beeping over here. We do have our auto trades going on. And so I'm watching these. These are alerts over here. So just to bring your attention over here, we have futures. I've already shorted the NASDAQ, made money there and closed. And then I'm currently in an oil short that came in a little bit earlier right here. And then down here, this is going to be where our Apple Auto alerts are going to be. So for Trendy members, just so you guys know, everything's set up from a 3-minute all the way into a weekly for buy and sell signals. So this will be a focus this week. I'm not biased. I'm waiting for those signals to come in, and then we'll take the trade according to those signals. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So that is your weekly. Again, the biggest thing to note here is that we may test this pivot low, or this may be a nice little area for a quick bounce. Let's bring it down into the daily. This is important. I think the daily is important because we have some divergence, meaning where price closed, which matter of fact, it came into a trendy edge, guys. So it came into support on Friday's close. Just know that. So I would expect a gap up in the morning if futures can stay where they are right now. The divergence is right up here towards the cloud. That cloud is coming in the bottom of that cloud around 160 and a half, 160 and a quarter. That's the divergence. So if we get a powerful move, we could see a move up into 160. Now, as far as risk is concerned, I don't want to be in the trade if we break down below this pivot low here. All right. Make that really simple there. So risk to reward, if I were to take this off the trendy edge tomorrow off of a buy signal, I'd be getting in probably, if I take it and it's right where it needs to be, say it's at 155, then my stop's probably around 152 for the week. All right, a little bit different. So listen to me. For a swing, my stop's going to be here, and you cannot guarantee anything when you're trading options or equity because the night, no one knows what's going to happen. And with everything that's going on in the market, just be careful. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go to probably one of my favorite time frames, which is the 4H. You can see the divergence here. This is only telling me that my reward is only about $2.50 to the upside for right now. Just note that every time price comes up into the cloud, it's had a really hard time. And basically, this is a good area to go short is around the cloud, and you can see that over and over and over. This is a sideways to down trade until we could break over that cloud. Okay. So that doesn't mean I'm not going to go long. What I'm trying to tell you is I'm going to pick the time frame that best suits my needs for this trade. And if I open up tomorrow and we gapped up, I'm most likely looking at the 4 hour and the 1 day, and it's going to be an intraday trade until proven otherwise. Again, far as support is concerned, I'm looking for this low to hold. And if we can bid above the trendy edge here at or around 154.79, then I like it to push here on the 4 hour and 157. And on the daily, if we get more of a move, I'd be looking at 160. Both of those levels, though, I would expect some sort of rejection. Overall trend is bearish. Please keep that in mind. All right, let's go over into our 5-minute signal. All right, we use what's called a pre-market zone. You can see these zones here. They work very, very well. They pop up every morning. They're automated. They are part of my scripts. We also have trendy edges, and you can see those levels. Those are all resistance until proven otherwise, and any trendy level that's below price is support until otherwise. Let me just kind of show you what I mean. See how that's supported. So we're looking for that. I also have buy and sell signals in here that I use to take my trades. And tomorrow, what I'll be looking for is if we indeed gap up, I'll be looking for strength above the cloud on a lower time frame, waiting for a buy signal, but I want to see that we can get through the pre-market zone. See, what happens is a lot of times traders will take something, they won't wait for their levels. What I'll be doing is waiting. Let's just hypothetically say that this is tomorrow. I need to see price break through the cloud, through my pre-market zone, then I'm taking the trade, and guess what? It tells me right here how much I want to risk for my trade from an intraday perspective. Remember what I told you, from a weekly perspective, I'm looking like $2.50, $3 of risk. From an intraday perspective, I'm waiting to see what this is. Overall, I like this. It's getting closer to some demand. Second, we got the skew, which is showing us that risk on is favored coming into the next several weeks. Sure, we could have a capitulation event, and we'll be looking for that, obviously. And we won't be jumping in Apple long if something like that happens. The next thing is that your fear and greed is at 14 this week, which is super fearful. Everyone's fearful. Everyone's buying puts. And when everyone's on one side, the market tends to do the opposite. I will be looking for signs, checking out the VIX tomorrow as well. I think this could present a really nice opportunity here. Again, just to be clear, if I get sell signals, market starts to sell off, then I'll be looking for targets to the downside. And as I said, we could see 145, 149, and so forth. All right. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. Don't forget to subscribe here at YouTube so you can see more videos like this. Out there on Twitter, please follow me at TrendyJon, TR3NDYJON, and check out our website at trendytrading.co. We have this awesome trial for $5. 7 days. You get to listen to me, you get to learn, you get to see all of our broker actual trades, right? So these are auto alerts. Okay, but right up here in the swing and the risky, these are directly from my brokerage account to my members within milliseconds, not minutes, not after the fact we buy or sell something, and they get to see everything. They get to see when I buy, they get to see when I close, when I trim, when I lose, when I win. It's all the same. It's all transparent. It's right here for everyone. I hope you like this content. If you did, please give us a like. We'll see you soon.